going on, YouTubers? Back at it again. So far, all I've done is a little bit of course, the interior work. I haven't really done too much to it. The only thing that I have done is, of course, right down here. All these, they come from the gas tank. It's the vapor canister, charcoal canister, whatever the hell you want to call it. All these lines were all dry rotted. They're in pretty bad condition, so I went ahead and replaced them. See, I've done that. I've gone through all my wiring harness, taken all this wire loom off on most of my engine. Reason being is, I mean, it's good stuff when they came out with it, but the thing is, after so many heat cycles of it being near my headers, which that's one of the problems that I'm going to address. I got brand new headers. It puts out a lot of heat, and the heating and cooling, it makes it so brittle that it starts to fall apart. And the problem with that is it sometimes it gouges the wire. Like when it breaks, it'll gouge the wire, and you'll have all kinds of shorts and stuff in your system. Let me go ahead and show you. For instance, right here, I don't know if you can see right there, it gouged the shit out of my wire. So I went ahead and took all the most of it off anyways, and I bought this stuff. They use it in BMWs and German cars. It's Tessa tape. I used the Tessa tape and wrapped up most of my wires. I still have some more to go, but yeah, it's Tessa tape, and I went ahead and wrapped it all, cleaned up my wires, wrapped it in Tessa tape. But the problem with that is it'll withstand, I can't remember what the exact temperature is, but it'll withstand quite a bit of heat. But I want to be on the safe side, and I think I might go back with some wire loom just in the areas where it heats up for now. I hate using that stuff, but until I can find something else better to use, I'm gonna go ahead, like right here, for instance, down here by my fans, I wrapped in Tessa tape, and then I'm gonna put a wire loom over it just to kind of help protect it, and anywhere that's near my exhaust. And if I find something better, or you guys know something better that I could use, go ahead and leave me a comment, let me know. So anyhow, the purpose of my video is of course a quick update, and also show you the problem with these cars is that they're designed to run hot, and that's just the way the design is. And a lot of people, what they do is they rig up their fans to run off a toggle, and then they'll run like a wire from the battery cables, and that's not really, I mean, you can do that, but the thing about that is you have to run of course a relay and a fuse, that way you don't catch your shit on fire, and it's a big mess. There's an easier way to do this, and you don't have to butcher up any of your systems. So if you already went ahead and did that to your car, go ahead and replace it just like it was factory, and what it'll do is it'll work just like it's supposed to. So in case one day you forget to turn it on, I mean, like I said, it runs hot. It'll kick on when it gets to the temperature. I can't remember what temperature they're supposed to run at, but your original system will still kick on even if you forget to run even though you forget to turn it on. And let me go ahead and show you how this is done. Basically, right here you have your relays, and I forget which one is to which side. I think this one is for your, yeah, this one's for your driver's side. It's gonna have the green wire, and then the black and red, the black wire with the red stripe. That one goes to your driver's side fan. And this right here, this relay right here, this is for, I believe, your fuel pump, if I remember correctly. And this one, of course, I haven't taken it apart because I'm working on it right now. This one is to your passenger side fan. And let me go ahead and put my camcorder on my tripod, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so all you're gonna do, the thing about it is, since you're gonna use the existing relay in the system, you don't need a fuse. All you're basically doing is you're gonna add ground to the system and have it kick on. So what you're gonna need is toggle switch. For now, I'm just gonna use this one. You don't have to worry about a fuse, like I said, and all you're gonna do is, of course, one end. Right now I'm just using jumper cables just to demonstrate. Of course, hook up one end to the ground, and then the other end you're gonna hook up to your, let's see, whichever fan you decide to use. I'm gonna use my passenger side one, so I'm gonna run my wire to my gray wire on this on this wire that goes to my relay. And if you decide to use the driver's side, of course you're gonna want to jump it to the this green one over here. It could get a little confusing with all this shit just kind of hanging. So if you want to just go ahead while you're at it, that way next time you know, go ahead and label your relays. That way you know which is which, so you don't have to be fumbling around and looking at the wires to know which one's which. And anyhow, let me go ahead and install the relay again. I just took it off because I was gonna work on it. Okay, since I'm gonna go ahead and cut it anyways, it doesn't matter that I'm just using these alligator clips to cut into the wire. And see, all you're doing is, of course, adding ground to it. So you hit it, you hear that? Fan kicks on. And like I said, you don't have to add any fuse to it, since the system, you're using your current system. And of course, if something happens, your relay will crap out, and that's all you have to do.